Let's see if this old girl will start. So this is 1956 Thunderbird. They are tiny. Like, look at this. This is a very small car. To start it, has to be in neutral. Battery's completely dead. If I sit upright, my head hits the roof. Like, that's a small car. Now, because this battery is completely dead, there's nothing happening, so I press this button and hold it, and it will just put full voltage. Because usually this senses whether or not there's any voltage left, and if there's any voltage whatsoever in the battery, this thing will just be ready to boost. But now I've got to press and hold. I'm gonna have to drive it with this because the battery is not gonna run the car. I'll put it right back in here. All right. This forklift is crusty. And Krusty has a leaking braking system. So pretty much every time I've got to fill up the brake fluid. Bone dry. So we're gonna add some fluid. I only use this forklift maybe 6 times a year. Okay. I love a good EDC. Been carrying a fixed blade for a while. Actually, Scandalous Spark River fixed blade. Well, I'm saying it's looking like it's officially spring here. Last week we had snow. There's a big old pile of snow right here. But it is time to take the winter tires off the vehicles and put the summer tires on. I did my truck on the weekend, so I'm gonna do the Buick now. All right, bit of a change of plans. I forgot my son has track and field at noon, and it is 10:48, so they've got to leave in about 10 minutes, which isn't enough time to put the new tires on, so we're going to do that later today. I've got a really exciting task of cutting wooden signs. The Mother's Day rush is here, and so that's been keeping me busy lately, so that'll be fun. Oh, it is so nice not to have a winter coat on. Things are slowly starting to green, but you can see, like, we don't even have any leaves yet. April 29th, and we still don't have leaves on the trees. Alright, so we've got that wood filler drawing. While that's drawing, I'm going to head into Strathmore and we're going to buy more boards to turn into more wooden signs. Alright, so there's 40 1x6 by 12 foot spruce boards, just about $500. have your flag on here. So we're gonna get this unloaded. And then I've got to sand, drill, router, and then stain all these signs. But that doesn't really make very interesting content, so I'll go ahead and get that done, and then I'll check in with you. All right, so it's actually the next day, and those signs took me all day yesterday, and I did a whole bunch more this morning. So now I get a chance to swap out winter tires. These are summer tires, and I know a lot of people don't actually have to swap out from winter to summer tires, but here in Canada, we get some pretty bad road conditions, and so I have a set of dedicated snow tires on my vehicle. These ones they might have another season in them, but the winter tires are actually a softer compound, and they've got much more aggressive tread, designed for ice and snow. And this Buick being an all-wheel drive, this thing is like a cat on ice. It's like got claws. It's absolutely incredible. And then I put on some touring tires in the summertime that are a harder compound, so they'll last longer. And every spring and fall, I swap out the tires. So let's go ahead and do that. Ugh. Okay, so I forgot to film it, but I did torque all the wheels. So now we're just gonna program the tire pressure sensors. We're gonna go back to science. So this is the tire sensor calibrator. So basically how this works, we're going to put the key into the on position, press and hold the lock and unlock buttons, and then I put this near the tire valve, turn it on, and then it'll honk once it's learned it. Got some weird lights on, and here it says tire learning active. Okay. Next one. To the back. And one more. There we go. And the tire learning active has gone away. So just the odometer, 249,000 kilometers. That's a couple of few. Well, it's good to have that done. Now we don't have to, actually I don't think these are good for another season. But being a softer compound, if you leave them on too long in the summer, they wear down really quickly. So I'm hoping that this is the last of the snow and that this was a wise decision. But either way, with an all-wheel drive, this thing's great on the bad road conditions. So what I've got to get onto now is more signs. Should have the wood fill about dry. I'll keep these fans going. There's 2 fans, so every time there's a little knot or something, I would fill it. And then, yeah, these are all dry, so I'm good to go. All right, so I'm not sure if this is going to be the end of the video here. It probably will be. Trying to get into just making more content about whatever. Knife stuff has slowed down a lot. Knives aren't selling well. I guess really they're a luxury item. A handmade knife is not a necessity, it's a luxury, and everything's so expensive these days. The cost of fuel, the cost of living, and I think that's really the driving force. I've had some knives on my website for probably a month now. Haven't moved. They've been added to the cart a couple of times. Used to be that I would post a knife to my website and within 10 minutes it was gone. Always. And yeah, that's not happening so much anymore. Got all these blades here, and apparently nobody's interested in them, but anyways, we don't have to make knives. We can do whatever we want. That is the beauty about life. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.